We are entering the incubator. Here we put eggs. They will stay for 21 days and hatch. We call here Masdevan farms, but around here people don't know this farm as Masdevan. They know this farm as Itobi's farm. Why? Because of the contribution he did when he was governor of Anambra State to the development of this very farm. In fact, he assisted so much in making this farm what it is today, and we are grateful to him. We have one species of bird called Noela. They can grow very big. They look like the native fowl. They are quite different from the native fowl. This is the parent stock. From here we get the eggs that we use to hatch some others. We shall still go to the hatchery to witness the hatchery. You can see turkey inside there. This one is crossbreed. It's not the local one and it's not the foreign turkey. When we go up, you see guinea fowl staying with bird, turkey, and they don't fly away. It's like we are missing something that is very important. Here you used to attract so many people to train them, and after training them, some of them we employ some of them we send them to our counterparts that are looking for workers, and some of them we also empower to begin something. Like when the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, was in office, even after his office, he used to send a whole lot of people here to come and learn about agriculture. And after learning, he used to give them money to begin to do something for themselves. And that reminds me, we call here Masdevan farms, but around here, people don't know this farm as Masdevan. They know this farm as Itobi's farm. Why? Because of the contribution he did when he was governor of Anambra State to the development of this very farm. In fact, he assisted so much in making this farm what it is today, and we are grateful to him. This farm is a very big farm. We have the feed session here. We used to go to the north and buy things in quantity to produce the food that we use in this house. But unfortunately, since the rise of Boko Haram, we have not been able to go to the north to buy anything because of these security challenges. So right now, we buy feed from those who produce feed. We no longer produce feed on our own. But formerly, we used to go to the north and buy a whole lot of things, and when we come back, we produce feed on our own. So these machines that you see, all of them are still functional, all of them. It's just because for like 2 years now, we have not been going to the north because of this Boko Haram problem. And perhaps when the thing comes to an end, we can go back and begin the business again. For now, we buy feed from the local market. So this session is for packing of raw materials. When you buy lime, you buy wheat offer, you buy soya, you buy maize, even salt, and a whole lot of them. We pack it here, and here we produce feed. Both growers, finishers, layers, starters, a whole lot of them. So we have the Noila and the cockerel with turkey. So we train them here. When they grow big, we then take them outside. You can see guinea fowl. So these ones are, I think, 4 months old. We used to put them in badges. Like when you look at here, you will see that they are not of the same size. Like yesterday, I brought out some from the small brooding. People used to come and buy them at this age, and also even day old. We also have broiler. Here we keep them. The one that we have at the moment is almost finishing. We are entering the incubator. Here we put eggs. They will stay for 21 days and hatch. they will stay for 21 days and hatch. So presently there's no one hatching now. So this is the incubator. Normally we put dates to tell us the day we put the egg and when to expect them. So I will just write out and in. In indicating the date of today, which is 4th. If you add 4th to 21, it will give you 25. So on the 25th of this month, this one that I just put today will hatch. So I will use this thing to place it, so that anybody who is opening them, once the person sees this date, it will know that the day of hatchery is very close. So I close it. It's from here that we hash all these birds minus the layers out there. And here we have this machine doesn't rely on the power holding company or NEPA. Here we make use of solar because we do not have steady power supply in the country. Sometimes, like now, we don't have light now. It is the solar that is carrying the machine, because the machine needs to be on in order to make the eggs to hatch. The panel is outside. So this is the panel. Also this gen, I brought in this gen to help us in that machine. Sometimes when it comes to maybe in the dead of the night, you see the solar getting weak. So we have to off it and put on this gen so that that machine will be at work at least something like 20 hours every day. So this is our layers house, and this is a very young bird, so to say. They are in their prime right now. There is a pit under. At the end of the day, the person working here will scrape this feces. It will enter that pit and we will use water to flush all of them outside to that very pit that we saw outside. And this is called the battery cage system. Our own is 3-step. And this particular house is meant for like about 5,000 capacity. You can also see the birds that we are training. Very soon they will begin to drop. By 16th of this month, they will be 5 months old. So by the 15th of next month, we expect them to begin to drop. There are about 4,000 and something birds. Around 4,400 or 4,500 birds. At each entrance, we have something we did for the biosecurity. Like here, anybody that wants to enter inside, we normally put something like chemical here. We Dunlop, so that when you want to enter inside, you match your foot on this chemical before entering inside. You don't wear any slippers inside. You have one kind of slippers that when you want to enter, it is that slippers that you use to enter. When you want to come out, you leave that slippers inside before coming out. The S is to make sure that we do not expose them to disease and sickness. Here we have manure brought out from the big brooding. People used to come and buy them and use them in planting. You can see they are dry. We use the wet ones because there is no way people can come and carry the wet ones. You can see these ones, all of them manure.